said, listen very carefully. She said, unfortunately, your cancer is a lot worse than we thought. Your primary cancer is stage 3 in the anal canal, but it is spread. You have stage 4 in the liver, you have stage 4 in your pelvis, you have stage 4 in your aorta cavity, and you have stage 4 in your lymph nodes. She said it is so vast and so aggressive that we do not know how we're going to treat at this point. They gave me less than a 30% chance to make it and told me that they were going to put together several different phases for me to start treatment. I just felt at peace and at home with the Mercy Cancer Center. And Dr. McAvoy fielded questions one afternoon, and she discussed my treatment options. And she said, we are going to give her the strongest chemo and radiation that we've ever given a patient. We believe that she's strong enough, and with her health history, that she can endure this. So we started my treatments in May of 2017. And for 6 weeks, I did chemo and radiation at the same time.
And radiation is pretty intensive, so it's typically a daily treatment that you get for somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks, kind of depending on your cancer type. So we tend to get really attached to our patients. We see them very often while they're on treatment. We see them for their follow-ups.
She put all my fears to, rest. She knew my cancer case inside and out, and so detailed about every little part of my cancer diagnosis. It was very refreshing considering the devastating news. It wasn't a cakewalk, it was a faith walk. Very difficult. I did extreme radiation and extreme chemo, but it was explained to me in every detail that I didn't have any surprises, and I knew what to expect for the most part. It was hard, it was difficult. The weekend before Father's Day, I had a PET scan. I didn't know the results, and I met with Dr. Graff. And Dr. McAvoy had called me and said, I just want you to know I love you. And first of all, doctor, to say that I'm sure, I don't know if it's professional or not what you're supposed to do, but she said, I hope that you enjoy Father's Day weekend. I had no idea what that meant. And little Dr. Graff, who was my oncologist, said, we have no idea. We have no answers. Medically speaking, we expected good results, but she said, you are cancer-free. And I just pointed up to the sky. And Dr. McAvoy was so encouraging through the whole thing. And she always made me feel like I could complain if I needed to, could cry if I needed to, and there were times that I did.
She's just wonderful. So I know you guys are only seeing a snippet, but you just want to spend every day, all day with Melanie, and her family was so supportive, and she had a very difficult treatment course. I think she's if anything underplaying how hard this was to get through. This is really intensive cancer treatment, and she just was rock solid the whole way through, and always kind of had a smile on her face even on the worst days, which was not always easy to do.
I think that everybody here has the same values as far as the patients are the most important. They all care at a level that's extremely amazing to me. I think that Mercy has an unbelievable reputation for the professionalism with the doctors, but the bedside manner and the care that they give each and every person is just unmatched.
I absolutely echo that. I honestly think it's the team here. And it's not just the doctors. I think at Mercy you have nurses who care. In radiation, the therapists are just outstanding, and they make every day of what can be a really overwhelming treatment and what feels kind of like it might be kind of embarrassing for a lot of patients' cases, just to be completely comfortable. And they chat with their patients every day, and they know everything about them, and they're lovely, and the dietitians are amazing, and the nurse navigators are like angels. I have no other word for them. They're just phenomenal. And then you have all of the doctors who really do care tremendously, and I think that from a provider perspective is really rewarding. I work with an entire team of people who just want to do the right thing for all of their patients, and that makes Mercy really, really strong, because it does take It takes all of us working together and talking about every case in order to make it be the best it can possibly be. Admitting when you need more help is hard for a lot of people, but it does take a village. And I think if you hear about Melanie's experience or other cancer survivors' experience, it takes a lot of support from friends and from family and from your care team, and that ability to kind of reach out and just accept that that's what you need to get through this is something that is really important for patients to go through things successfully.
Every day is a gift. I don't take one day for granted. I hold my children closer. I love more. I appreciate life more. And it's the little things. Each day truly is precious to me. I am Mercy Cancer Center.
I am Mercy Cancer Center.